So today we're going to be talking about voice in writing. And do anybody know what voice is? No? Okay. So voice in writing is pretty much what your personality is in your own writing. So everybody has a different voice when they write. Also, in a story, a character can have voice. So an example is in like Junie B. Jones. The author has a voice, but Junie B. Jones has a voice. So we're going to look at a part of Junie B. Jones' book, and we're going to see after if you can recall anything that reminds you of voice or if you can hear voice in it. And I'll give an example at the end so you can see if you hear anything after that. So this is chapter 2 from Junie B. Jones Loves Handsome Warren. Lucille sits next to me in room 9. I kept on being nice to her because I wanted to meet that handsome boyfriend, of course. Want to be friends again, Lucille? Huh? Want to be friends like we used to be? That would be nice of us, don't you think? No, said Lucille. You only want to be friends so you can steal my new boyfriend. I did a big breath at her. Yeah. Only how can I steal him, Lucille? I asked, because you are way more beautifuler than me. Remember that? Remember how beautifuler you are than me? Lucille remembered. She fluffed herself. Then she showed me her new lacy socks. $8.50, not including tax, she said. I bugged out my eyes at them. Wowie, wow, wow. Those are some fancy feet you have there, madam, I said. After that, I showed Lucille my socks, too. See, Lucille? See me? They are saggy and droopy. That's because last night, me and my dog Tickle played tug-of-war with those things, and he got drooly on them. Lucille made a face. Ew, she said. I know they are ew, I said back. That's why I've been trying to tell you, Lucille. I'm a big pig. And so how can I steal your boyfriend? Just then, Lucille looked nicer at me. I scooted my chair closer to her. Now we are friends again, right, Lucille? Right, I said. And so now you can introduce me to Handsome Warren, because I won't even steal that guy. Lucille fluffed herself some more. I don't know. I'll think about it, she said. I clapped my hands real thrilled. Then I stood quick up on my chair. Grace! Hey, Grace! I hollered. Lucille said she'll think about it. Just then, I heard a different voice. Junie B. Jones, what do you think you're doing? It was my teacher. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. I smiled kind of nervous. I am trying to get a message to Grace, I said very soft. Mrs. hurried up to my table. Never ever stand in your chair, Junie B., she said. You could fall off and break something. Yeah, shouted a meanie boy named Jim. She could break the floor with her hard head. I made a fist at that kid. Plus, also I could break your whole entire bean brain, I hollered back. So, looking at these characters, do you hear any voice? So like an example is, back from the beginning, when Junie B. Jones is asking Lucille to be her friend, Lucille says, you only want to be friends so you can steal my boyfriend. So Lucille has a voice about Junie B. Jones, right? Yes. And so another example is when Lucille makes it clear that her lace socks are $8.50, not including tax. So she likes her stuff and she likes to show it. Yeah. So did you hear anything else in here that could be an example of voice?
Would the boy talking about the teacher count?
Mm-hmm.
Breaking his forehead?
Mm-hmm. So he's talking about Junie B. Jones. So he's a mean boy and his voice comes across as mean in the story. Okay. So we're going to practice our own voice now. And so I'm going to give you a worksheet that's called Tuning My Writing Voice. So it'll give you prompts of what to write so we can hear what your voice is. So an example is, one of them says, when I'm bored, I say, ... So for me, when I'm bored, I say, oh, how I wish I had something to do with my friends. So my voice would come across as, when I'm bored, I want to hang out with friends. So I'll let you work on that for a few minutes, and then after, you're going to pick one and you're going to read it to me so that way we can see what you think your voice is. Okay, so we're going to stop here, and you're just going to read me one example from your paper.
When I'm grossed out, I say, I wish I wouldn't have seen that.
So what does that say about you with your voice when it comes to being grossed out?
It says, I didn't want to see that.
Yes. So you'd want to avoid things that are gross, right? And
yes.
So when a reader reads that out of your story, they'll know that you don't want to see anything gross.
Okay.
Okay. And so voice is pretty much what you put into your own story or into your own writing. And it can be used in any form of writing, in stories, in narratives, and persuasive writings. Anything you can put your voice in, you do. Because it's your own writing piece, so you want to have your own piece of you in there.